All right, all right. I'm going live. Welcome to Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about the NFL and some MLB news too. I'm going to talk about the Shohei Ohtani signing on Saturday. But we're going to start out with the NFL. We're going to start out with last night's game. And Miami lost. And I want to get on Miami for a few minutes. And then we're going to talk about the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs game too. I want to get on Miami. Miami, they were a bunch of frauds. Tua is starting to play like a squid. And Tyreek Hill, what happened? He got hurt last night but came back in the game. But when he got hurt, the Dolphins did not do anything on offense. They kept on turning the ball over, kept on turning it over on third down. They couldn't do anything. And Tyreek Hill is their key guy, but when he's not on the field, they're a whole different team. But the Dolphins are still a bunch of frauds. They're a fraud team in the NFL. I don't trust in them. I don't trust in them in the playoffs. I think they could be a one-and-done team if they play like they played last night against Tennessee. And that was at home. And the Dolphins should be embarrassed the way they played. They should be. They should have won that game. No need of losing like that. Like, what happened? I don't trust in them in the AFC. They won't make it to the championship game, and they won't even make it to the Super Bowl. That team is a fraud team. Next, now we're going to talk about the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs game because there was lots of complaining about the officials. And the officials were good. And Tony was offsides. He was offsides. And Mahomes argued that call, was whining to the referees, complaining to the refs. He wanted a call for them because they were losing that game, and they lost. And the Buffalo Bills are now 7-6, trying to stay alive in the playoff picture. They're on the hunt for the playoffs. They're trying to keep their playoff picture alive. They're 7-6. And that was a good game. It seemed like Josh Allen was playing really good in the Buffalo Bills. But Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, it seems like the wide receivers ain't on the same page with Mahomes. They can't catch nothing. They cannot catch a ball when he throws. He cannot do anything. They cannot do anything, that team. And it seems there's something wrong with Kelsey. Yes, he got hurt at the beginning of the year, hurt his knee, missed week 1, and then he played like the week after. But I don't know. Maybe the knee is acting up. And now that we're talking about the Chiefs, they're coming here this Sunday. And I want to know how you think the Patriots will play against the Chiefs at home. Drop into some comments. I'll answer this. I'll answer all these questions right now. We got Joe Lacrosse dropping in some comments. He told me to tell Patrick Mahomes to stop being a baby. The wide receiver was very offsides. Absolutely. Absolutely, Joe. He was offsides. He was absolutely offsides 100%. And they were complaining to the referees. And I get an award. And that award, and I'm going to start it up now, because teams are trying to fight to stay in the playoffs or trying to get their seed-ins. And I'm going to give this award. I'm going to give it to the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm going to give it to their coach, Andy Reid. They got the Squid Award. Yes, the Squid Award. They played like a bunch of squids, and Andy Reid was coaching like a squid. So, yes, the Kansas City Chiefs got the Squid Award from Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. I do that every week. And now that I'm going to start it up today, and it's going to continue for the rest of the year now. Who gets the Squid Award? What team plays bad and what coach doesn't do good coaching and gets outcoached? And the Squid Award this week goes to the Chiefs and Andy Reid. Ha 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 ha. They got to get their A game together. Wouldn't it be funny if the Patriots do beat them? Because I want to know what the money line is on that game. Because if the money line looks good, maybe the money line, you should take the Pats money line in that game at home against the Chiefs the way they've been playing. They lost 2 in a row. And, yeah, that's basically it. But now I want to jump into some. There was a big signing over the weekend on Saturday, and it was Shohei Ohtani. He went to the LA Dodgers, got a big payday, and now it seems like the LA Dodgers are contenders, and they got even better. And I've been hearing something about Mookie Betts. They're going to move him to second base. I want to know what you guys think about that. Drop into some comments. Now we're talking baseball. We're talking about the Shohei Ohtani signing. Joe, what do you think about the signing? What do you think about Shohei Ohtani signing with the Dodgers? It does make them better. It makes them good. They're going to be a contender. Hopefully, they do win a World Series with him. And that's good that he wanted to stay on the West Coast. Because it didn't seem like he wanted to leave the West Coast. And that is good that he's playing with the Dodgers. And they are stacked up. And then now I want to talk about the NBA in-season tournament championship. What did you guys think about that game this past weekend on Saturday? What did you think about the Lakers winning it? Drop into some comments. LeBron got a ring, got a trophy. What do you think about that, Joe? What do you think about the in-season tournament? I wish the Celtics were in that championship game playing against the Lakers. That would have been a better one. Because the Pacers seemed like they didn't want to play the Lakers for some reason, the way they were playing. Halliburton didn't go off at all in that game. I don't know what he got, but it didn't seem like he was himself in that game, Tyrese Halliburton. LeBron and AD won the in-season tournament championship. They're Lakers. And, yeah, what do you guys all think about that in-season tournament? What did you guys thought about that? I wish the Celtics made it, but, hey, it's all right because I'm ready for Banner 18. They're back tonight, too, and they're playing at home, and they're playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a good game right there, and they play them twice this week. And it's both at home at the Garden. I want to know what you guys think about that. The Celtics are going to do good. I want to see the Celtics win the championship. It's ship or bust for the Celtics team right now. Tatum is playing on an MVP level right now. Porzingis is back. Yes, he was hurt for like a while, for a little bit, but now he's back, and the team is ready. They're ready to compete again, and yeah, that's basically it. Now we're going to jump into the Bruins because I want to talk about the Bruins because they won Saturday 5-3 against the Phoenix Coyotes. They lost Pavel Zacha from an injury. He left the game. There was no McAvoy and there was no Forbert in the lineup, but they got the win. And I want to know what you guys think they should do at the trade deadline, because they need a top 6 center. And then they're right there, and they're competitors right there too. They play tomorrow night at New Jersey. Jack Hughes, he's really good. Look out for Jack Hughes and the Devils. That's going to be a good game tomorrow night too. And what did you say, Joe Lacrosse? I don't think that tournament meant that much to the Celtics. I think they could have won it if they wanted to. Yeah, absolutely, Joe. I agree, but they didn't. Like you said, it probably didn't mean too much for them. And yeah, that's a good take right there, Joe. And Joe, we need to get together soon before football season ends. You need to come up to the North Shore. Let's do a podcast and let's watch a game again. And yeah, let's have a fun time, Joe. I miss you, man. I'm going to end this podcast, everybody. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be safe and have a good time. Bye-bye. Sorry. All right, Emily's brother. We gotta get together soon again. Watch some football before the season ends. Let's go. Bye-bye.